How to tell what type of emotional wave you have in human design. When you pull your human design chart, you're going to see that some of the centers are colored, some of them are white. What color it is doesn't really matter, just if it's colored in or if it's white. If it's white, you have an open or undefined emotional center, which means that you are mainly amplifying the emotional energy from the people around you. If it is colored in, you are an emotional authority, which means that you have natural waves in your emotions. Every single person is going to experience these waves differently, but there are also some indicators of how you can support yourself emotionally depending on the type of emotional wave that you have. This center right here is the emotional center, so this is the one that you want to look for. And you want to pay attention which one of the lines are fully colored in from this center here to another center on the chart. You're either going to have a full either red or red and black line from the emotional center to the root center at the bottom, the sacral center, the heart center, which is that little triangle, or the throat center, which is the top one. Depending on which lines you have is going to be a different type of emotional experience for you. If you have the channel between the emotional center and the sacral center, the 59-6, you're going to have a little bit more of a subtle emotional wave, and you're going to find a lot of your emotional clarity and regulation through simply just being around other people. You have the 1949 or 3740 channel from either the root to the emotional or to the heart. You're going to have a little bit more of an intense wave, and physical touch and intimacy is going to be powerful for your regulation. If you have from the root to the emotional 3955 or from the emotional to the throat 2212, you're going to have a little bit more even keeled with spike highs and lows, and you're going to find regulation through alone time. Knowing when to retreat is incredibly important. The final one, which is either 41 to 30 or 36 to 35, is probably the most trickiest because it is dependent on your expectations. So if something, it kind of builds up, and if something works out as expected, it can trigger a high, or if something doesn't work out as expected, it can trigger a low. So this one's a lot of mental work along with emotional work. And so how you regulate this one is really knowing that it's about the journey and not relying so much on your expected outcomes for things. If you have multiple channels, then you have multiple different types of waves. So that's a doozy. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know.